Hello, good evening. This is Kathy from Scrappy Counselor Designs, and today I'm going to show you an updated to my scrap room. I was lucky enough to get for Christmas some new things, so I've redone my entire, almost my entire scrap room. So I still have, as you enter the room, I still have my spin with my punches on them, or at least some of them. They're mostly Stampin' Up, and down below that I just have some rolling bins with supplies in them. And then as you enter the room, again, on that, nothing has changed much on the long wall. It really is the same. Has these shelves are from IKEA. Wonderful shelves, just love them. Lots of places to put things. It's great. So they're pretty loaded down with all my supplies. And then we turn to the window again, as we're just going to span the room. We have the window, which I've done nothing different for under the window at this time. I am going to be adding some IKEA shelves, and so I will update this video when that happens. But as you see when you enter the room, I now have taken away the wall that was at the end of the work table. Well, at the end of this work table, I actually have two sets of drawers on each side that just sit there, and that just holds basic office supplies, and some on this side, I think it's the Tim Holt supplies. As a walkthrough, as you can see, there's my doggie. She is definitely a main part of this room all the time. So as I was saying, under the window, I'm going to be redoing and putting in cubbies, like I did my new cubbies from IKEA, because there's a lot of junk under there that I can't get to. So I'm going to redo that eventually. But as we come over, I now have a new desk and shelving behind the desk. It fits perfect for my room. And now I have my printers off of the floor. My grandchildren can't play with them. I have one little special guy who just absolutely loves buttons. The more they flash, the better he likes them. So right next to the desk, I have some rolling files that have my everyday files in them, but the bottom drawer is all of my stickers and quick quotes and things. I have I have two printers and a scanner. And then as we come around, what is new in here basically it's back behind the chair, are these new IKEA shelves. And a lot of this stuff that I have poked inside, my inks and all of that, were in the end of the rolling tin, at the rolling bins, or they were shoved underneath the long table that was on that wall, and it stacked everything to the ceiling. Well, not much has changed. It's still very organized all the way to close to the ceiling, but it's a lot more organized, easier, friendlier use, so I can get to things easier. And I did keep the long desk or table for my work table here. You can see I'm starting a project. But this room feels so much open, a lot more workable feel to it, more friendly. I didn't like the fact that when I was working at the desk, there was cupboards and stuff there. Well, it felt locked in, squeezed in. And I kind of have a little bit of a problem with claustrophobia, so that was part of changing this. That's why. But underneath the desk, on each side, I have a set of rolling drawers, so they still have some of my basic supplies, but yet they're handy. I do have two desks, one on each side, so my friend can come and play play, or my granddaughter. And then in the closet, I still have stacks of 12 by 12 containers filled with stamps. I'm hoping to kind of weed them down and kind of go in a different direction in my crafting. However, cards are still going to be, I love doing cards with my friends. And then what I did with one of the cupboards that was sitting to the side was I put it on my wall, and that holds all of my Stampin' Up! Clear stamps. I really liked when Stampin' Up! Went to that, so you could get either or, because these store so much better than the wooden ones. I absolutely love that aspect. Bottom shelf, I still have some paper down there. And most of my paper is kept in the cubbies on the main wall. Still there, paper packs. And I really want to get my shelving for over here by the window, because that's where I have my Cricut and my AccuCut machine. And I try to keep it clear in front of it so I can work better, but sometimes, like you see down below, I have projects galore in those boxes going on at this point. And then I do have my racks of ribbons and stuff at the end. And then what I did with this room is I also put a bunch of my paper stacks over alongside the table. They're more of my ones that I, oops, okay, did you guys go kind of sideways? Oops, sorry. So anyway, that's where I stash all of my 9 notebooks, and I have the bottom notebooks are the 12, all 5 years of Tim Holtz, the 12 Tags of Christmas. And I refer to them quite often. We took off the closet doors. As you could see, I could never get in there if I didn't. And I think that this works so much better than what I did with my last room and the one that I updated before. So within time, it gets better and better. We live in an apartment, so I try to make this as user-friendly and comfortable so that it doesn't feel like everybody's kind of claustrophobic or crammed in here. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. I really had fun doing this. I actually did it before I had arm surgery done a couple days before Christmas. So this is Christmas Eve, so I actually got to accomplish this, put it together, put it all back before my surgery on my thumb and my hands. So now I get to just sit down and play or watch YouTube videos while I'm healing. And I just wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, and may God bless. Bye.